So this is the clavicle. This is the acromial end, and this is the sternal end. This is the scapula. This is the coracoid process here. Then we have the subscapular fossa, which is here. Then we have the glenoid cavity, which is this area here, would be the glenoid cavity. After that, we have the spine, which is this part here. After the spine, we have the acromion, which is here. If you turn it the other way, it's also, get out of the camera. It's also here. And then we have the supraspinous fossa, which is here. And the infraspinous fossa is down below that. Also, we have the acromioclavicular joint, which is in between this area here where the acromion and the clavicle meet. So this bone here is the humerus. This is the head of the humerus here. Then we have the greater tubercle. Let me zoom in for that. The greater tubercle here, the lesser tubercle there, the deltoid tuberosity is, it's here. And then we have the medial epicondyle, which we can see better on the other arm, and that is here. And then we have the lateral epicondyle, which is on the other side. Then we have the coronoid fossa, which is right down here. Right there, let me zoom. Coronoid fossa there. Then the corresponding pieces of the ulna go there. And then we have the capitulum, which is here, right there. And the capitulum articulates with the ulna and radius. Then we have the trochlea, which is here, and the ulna and radius also articulate with that bone. And then the olecranon fossa is this area here, and the corresponding pieces of the ulna go there as well. So in the forearm, we have the ulna, which is the longer of the two bones. And we have the olecranon in this area here. There we go, in this area here. Then we have the coronoid process, which is here. And the styloid process, which is down here. The other bone of the forearm is the radius. And we have that one here. And here we have the head of the radius. This one here is the radial tuberosity. And then here at the bottom we have the styloid process. Next we have the carpus, which are these bones here that make up the wrist bones. And starting with the proximal row, we have the pisiform, the triquetrum, the lunate, and the scaphoid. And down in the distal row, we have the hamate, the capitate, the trapezoid, and the trapezium. The triquetral, the lunate, and the scaphoid, along with the radius, make up the wrist joint. And the trapezium, which is down below, this one here, trapezium, forms a joint with the pollex, which is the thumb. The first set of bones after the carpus are the metacarpals, and then the next sets below, the two sets below, are the phalanges. And we have the coxal bones, which are the two hip bones. And there are three bones that fuse together to form these coxal bones, which are the ilium, ischium, and the pubis. The ilium is this area here, this bone here. The pubis is this one here. And the ischium is this one right here. We have the acetabellum here. Next we have the pubic symphysis here. The obturator foramen is this opening here. Then we have the iliac crest, which is here. We have the anterior superior iliac spine here. We have the iliac fossa here. We have the greater sciatic notch right here. We have the ischial spine, right, let the light focus, right here. And then we have the ischial tuberosity right here. Next we have the femur, and this would be the head of the femur. This would be the greater trochanter. This one would be the lesser trochanter. The adductor tubercle would be here. The medial epicondyle would be, turn the leg around. Medial epicondyle is here. The lateral epicondyle is here. The medial condyle is here, and the lateral condyle is here. And then we have the patella here. Next we have the tibia, which is the bigger of the two leg bones, and we have the medial condyle, which is here. We have the lateral condyle, which is here. We have the medial malleolus, which is here. We have the proximal tibiofibular joint, which is here. And the distal tibiofibular joint is here. The fibula is the smaller of the two leg bones, and we have the head here, and the lateral malleolus is here. Next we have the tarsus, which are these bones here that make up the first portion of the foot. We have the talus, and this bone articulates with the tibia and fibula superiorly. We then have the calcaneus, which is here. And then we have the cuboid, which is the bone here. See if I can zoom better. You see that? The cuboid. Then we have the navicular, which is this one here. And then we have the medial cuneiform, which is this bone here. We have the intermediate cuneiform, which is this bone here. We have the lateral cuneiform, which is this bone here. Then we have these bones here, which are the metatarsus. And then we have the phalanges here, which are the toes. The hallux is here. So this is the clavicle. This is the acromial end, and this is the sternal end.